What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Beyond First Thoughts. It's your host, Matt, and I got my co-host with me. Who are you?
Your wife.
I have my wife with me. Who are you?
Lolly.
Today's episode is going to be a very good one. But before we start today's episode, I was just talking to her, I think it was like last week. I have these quotes on my phone, and I want to do like a daily quote before we start every episode. So today's quote is, I chose my peace over being right, and it changed everything. And I think that's
chose
powerful.
my peace over being right.
Yes, over being right.
Yes.
And it changed everything. I think a lot of people need to do that. But this episode is going to be talking about love versus lust versus comfort. We ended up taking notes and stuff, but a lot of people don't sit here and realize they're in this situation until too late, or they're already in it. But with everything kinda I thought you were gonna sneeze. With the bullet points that we have, so we're gonna be going over a lot of stuff. So segment 1 is how attraction changes over time. Segment 2, real love versus just vibes. Segment 3 is love, lust, comfort, breaking everything down. And I think this is the last one. Segment 4 is keeping things fresh. So, with that said, we're gonna get started. So the first one is how attraction changes over time. And I think for sure it could definitely make or break you. If you feel like
you're not attracted to your partner.
Well, yeah, for sure. But there's also a lot of people who sit here and they're not attracted to their partner, but they don't say anything.
Like the video I was watching.
What?
Remember the video I was watching?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's crazy. Or I think when he confronted her.
It was definitely a better way he could have done that.
Yeah.
But for context, there was a video she showed me, and some girl was talking to her. Were they married?
Yeah.
Her husband, saying that she noticed the changes that he was acting and all that stuff, and he was basically just like, yeah.
Like he's not attracted to her because she can't wait after having a baby. After like a year or two, I think it was
2 years.
2 years.
And he was just like, you could have sat here and been in the gym for 2 years and stuff like that, and whatever. And I'm just like,
that's hard though, because it's like
there's way more respectful ways to go about it.
No, yes, but also like as a mom who has kids, also it's not like the easiest thing.
Yeah.
To just be like, okay, like I could just like lose weight. It's like not even like physical, because I feel like I could physically do it, but like mentally to do it on a like day-to-day basis, to want to sit here and actually lose weight, because like I gain weight and stuff, and it's like obviously I want to lose. I want to go back to like, you know, my high school weight, but I think it's more mental. Like it's just so hard to sit here and, you know, try to do that. But I also understand like if that's just not what you're attracted to, I guess. But like that's also crazy, because I feel like, did the love just go away then? Like you're just looking at your partner like, dang, like you look different. So it's like I can't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I
don't know how to feel about it.
I think for a lot of situations at first it's just like lusting, like, oh wow, like that girl got a nice body, or that guy has a nice body, or whatever it is. And they're kind of just like loving the looks without knowing the person, and just going after that person for the outside preference, instead of getting to know the person and all that stuff. And it's a very good way to get caught off guard when it comes to expecting things, because if you're lusting after someone and you do get that other person, you're obviously going to get the real them after a certain amount of time, because after a while you're not going to be over here lusting over them anymore. They're already going to be that real person. You guys get comfortable, then the real them shows up.
I feel like that's when I'm mentally. Let me go back because I can't sit here and say that's when I'm mentally not attracted to you. What I was gonna say at first is people. I feel like a lot of people go for other people because of their looks.
Yeah.
That's they're lusting over. Oh my God, you look so good. You got this. You got that. Which it's an important part of being with somebody because like I'm not gonna want to be with you if I don't find you attractive either.
Yeah.
Because it's just true. Like that's just the human in us. I'm not gonna want to be with you and then like, like you could be the greatest guy, but if you just have like, if you're like my height, I don't think it could, because that's just my preference.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their preference, which is fine.
Yeah.
But that's when the lust start coming in. Like, I'm with you. I thought you were fine, but you're really like inside just disgusting.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people is going through that in this generation. Seriously. And it's bad.
Yeah.
That's everybody's problem now.
And I think it's just so addicting to go after things that you want. Like good looking people who like have financial like, or they don't have financial problems around. Like, you can think somebody has money, but like you sit here and you leave the club with that person and they don't even have a house. They are either living with somebody or whatever, and then the whole time you're just like, oh, I was lusting over this girl or this guy or whatever, and they didn't even got their own stuff. I gotta bring them to their house and all that stuff. So
Stop.
it's just like, yeah, it's crazy.
I know people
It's
like
crazy.
that.
But that's why you can't necessarily go over like boundaries. If you don't set your own boundaries, you're gonna end up in a really bad situation. That's not always good.
I feel like if I'm emotionally connected to you, or not emotionally, if I'm emotionally attracted to you, I feel like that's gonna make me like physically attracted to you, like mentally. I think for at least for females, maybe it's just me. You could not be the best looking person, but if you're emotionally making me feel like something, I'm gonna eventually find you attractive.
Like an emotional connection.
Yeah, I'm gonna find you attractive, and I'm gonna be like, dang, But again, obviously, I feel like if I'm talking to you, it's because I'm slightly attracted to you.
I think it's, well, for me, like,
I don't really go for looks anyway.
obviously when I was younger, I was just looking at anything, and the internet has endless possibilities.
Being a
and
fast
stuff.
little boy.
Yes and no. I'll say 50-50 for that. But it wasn't really until I got older, and I'm just like, I'm lusting over these girls, like how they look, and the whole time they're just like nasty when it comes to attitude wise, and how they treat people, no manners, and just negative all around. And I'm just like, no matter how you look, it really does depend on how either you treat me or how I see you treat other people, which kind of determines the outcome. Yeah, especially that too. Because it'd be I know it's a whole bunch of girls over here, profile pictures look great, guarantee you their room looks disgusting. Room is nasty, car is nasty, if they have
It's
one.
not like my mom. I want to say something real quick because it's so true. I'm not saying you're ugly or nothing, because you're handsome. But like those guys that everybody be like, oh my God, he's so fine, he's so buff, he got abs, he got this, he's such a pretty boy. Like them like boys that are just like, that look the way they do, blue eyes, all that. I am not attracted to that. I'm not. I wouldn't go for somebody like that. I don't like people who look like that. It's just I don't like it. I don't like the abs. I don't like the I don't like it. It's just not something I'm into. It's just gross. And then I don't like men who know that they look a certain way and they can have this like, no. Oh no.
It's because everybody gasses them up. So their head get real big.
Lust. It's that lust that people be giving. I hate. I don't want to say hate, but I dislike.
Strongly dislike.
Strongly dislike. Men like that.
I think it was really. I think what you said earlier was really good, like the emotional connection, because when you start getting emotionally connected, like the conversations get deeper. You really start to understand that person and get closer to them in a way. You start to learn more about them, And I think that's the most important thing, because that's when you can decipher, okay, he likes this or she likes this, or they feel like this when it comes to certain topics, but I don't agree with that. So you can sit here and test it, be like, okay, well, I don't like his thoughts or her thoughts on or views on this topic, so I'm gonna let them know that. And you tell them that, and next thing you know, it's a huge argument, and you're like, oh, all right, well, you're not the person for me, and that's when you kind of kindly reject him and keep it moving. But a lot of people can't accept rejection. A lot of dudes I know cannot accept rejection.
That's actually really scary, being a female like that. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
It's crazy when people get killed like that.
I've seen a lot of people literally get killed from just telling a guy simply no. And it wasn't even crazy. Like, no, you're mad ugly, get on my face. It was just like, no, that's it. Like, respectfully. And then they just can't handle rejection, so they just kind of lash out.
Or those guys that be like, hey, beautiful, da-da-da. You'd be like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're not even that cute. You're not even that cute anyways.
Yeah. So
my bad.
So why are you trying to holler at me? Like...
Oh, I hate it. Oh, sorry. I dislike men like that.
I don't necessarily... And I'm proud to say I've never been one of the type of people like that.
You don't give that.
Yeah,
You don't even give that.
Yeah, no, I'd be scared to shoot my shot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like that.
Ain't that seem too scared for me.
I just asked you a question.
What question?
Are you the person that this one was messing with?
No.
That's all I said.
What happened on Snapchat? What happened on Snapchat?
That's different.
How was that different?
Actually, I don't even remember what happened.
No, me neither. I just remember you asking me that one question that led to a bunch of probably what we are now.
Maybe.
The little game you wanted to play.
Uno?
Mm-mm. We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
The game you wanted to play. You really don't remember.
No, I'm drawing a blank here. But I'm pretty sure I was just trying to see what you're on.
Yeah.
But I think, truthfully, today's title, I think we can relate to that, because at first, I think I was lusting over you, but it wasn't necessarily for the reasons that like lust like is. I was lusting over the attention that I wanted from you, and
just handed it out to you.
Yeah. And I think it was more like filling spots that weren't getting attention from that other person. And I'm like, okay, well, she's not giving it to me, so I'm just...
Like, it feels good. Then we got together and you still was lusting over me.
Yeah, actually. But I think when we were in person, I was like, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Stop.
For sure. That's exactly how it happened.
You need what?
You. I was lusting
Stop,
over
my
your
stomach hurts.
attention.
Give me butter.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say something like that. Okay.
Lusting over your attention. When I got back home, it was just lusting your physical presence. And after, it was genuine love. Because I will admit, obviously everybody knows men fall in love way faster than females do. So yes, I definitely did love you pretty quickly. And no, I'm not ashamed to say that or admit that. Also,
I just feel like, okay,
what?
I'm just smiling.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Loving for sure, and I think I did get comfortable with you very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Very, very quick.
I don't think. Well, I didn't go. I didn't go over your house until what, a year?
Mother's
Almost. Yeah.
2019.
2019.
There's no way.
Yeah. No. 2018. It was 2018 when I first went over your house.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, 2019 doesn't even
Yeah.
sound right. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
2018 is when I first went over your house on Mother's Day, and I was surprised because your mom invited me. I was like,
That's a whole nother like
Yeah.
topic to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, yeah, I lusted over you, I guess, but it never was like a. I feel like for the moment, the Snapchat times, like the very, very like when it was just like kind of sneaky kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just like a lusting over, but I feel like with you, I was really just like chilling. Like it really was like whatever kind of happens is whatever happens. It wasn't like I'm gonna plan this and this and this and oh my god. But then again, when he came back, I started to feel autumn butterflies and I was like, dang, wait, I think I really am like with him a lot.
and like, that's crazy.
I really was. It didn't take me a while to fall in love for real, but
It took you forever to like me or want me. She didn't want me at first, y'all. She really did.
that's what I'm saying. Like it was just like a lust thing. I did want you. I was in like with you a lot. I really did like how you made me feel and stuff. And then it was like once I got over that situation, not over it, but over it. And that's when I was like, okay, like I could let my guard down kind of and just be like,
Yeah.
And that's kind of just.
It was good vibes though, and I think that's why we enjoyed it
Like,
so much.
It was really good. Super good vibes.
That's literally what got us closer because we were always hanging out, and we sort of had the same friend group. So it wasn't like awkward or anything, and we were hanging on the same people, so it was literally just fun.
We did have the same friend group. Actually, thinking about it.
Yeah, a lot of the people were all.
That's how we met.
Yeah, and I went to school with, I think, almost all of them.
Everybody that I know from there, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Yeah. I think it was the chemistry that we had was off the charts, off rip, and I think it came at a really good time because I was getting mistreated, you were getting mistreated, and we were just looking for something better than that, and it was.
I wasn't looking. Just want to put that out there. It just happened. I was being a stupid teenager. I was literally like in a situation where it was like I know what it was and I know how that person was, and me being like fucking 16, 17, just like I'm gonna just go with it because why not?
Yeah,
I like him, and just going with it. And you kind of came, and it was just different. So
I think it was more just how we just joked around. We had like a whole bunch of inside jokes about funny stuff.
It was funny.
Yeah, we were literally always on the phone, like always on the phone.
No, like always on the phone.
Yeah, always on the phone from sun up to sun up, and it was just to feel good, truthfully.
It was
even while I was at work.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I was working from like 3 to 12, 3 to 1 sometimes. Still on the phone. Literally still on the phone. You heard my whole entire shift. It was just things that vibes kind of made us come together with in a way.
Yeah.
Because even when I was at work, sometimes I would come home to you. Like, you would be at my house.
I know. Oh, my God.
And I'm still on the phone with you. Like,
the whole time I'm supposed to be somewhere else.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, high school.
And it was fun. And I think that's where...
I think that's where the real love started to come in.
I was gonna say that was when
Like the actual
we
genuine,
started
like
climbing.
yeah.
We started climbing, and from there, I want to say everything really started to go up.
It did. And
Everything
fast.
started to go up. Yeah,
And fast.
unexpectedly too, because I didn't think it was gonna happen. Personally,
What?
like I didn't think everything was gonna go that fast.
I didn't think we was gonna be in a relationship. I didn't like you were
Yeah.
cool. I liked you. I didn't think it was gonna get farther than like I'm thinking okay, I'm gonna graduate high school, and I'm gonna meet somebody. I didn't think I wasn't intentionally trying to be with somebody. I wasn't looking for somebody. It literally just happened. So it was the vibes.
I don't know what I was expecting. I don't think I was really expecting anything besides just talking to you all the time. I did expect to hear from you a lot more than I heard from like my brother or one of my friends or something like that. Like you were the person I wanted to talk to all day, and
Yep.
yeah, I was expecting calls, texts, like pop-up visits. Like, all right, I like where this is going. Like, I love the adrenaline high that you kind of gave me. Like, waking up to huge paragraphs.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah,
god. So
literally.
cringe.
Like you're calling me, I'm just waking up, answering, going right back to sleep, and propping.
In school all day on
Yeah.
the phone.
Literally.
Just crazy.
And it was crazy because I had literally propped you up almost every day when you called to like watch me sleep
Mhm.
while you were at school.
Oh my god, stop. I
Like what?
remember all of it.
What was I doing for it? What was I doing?
I'm
for
starting
it?
to remember all of it.
Yeah, it was good though because it's like what do you just ask yourself every day
Maybe.
when you feel that good about somebody?
What do I ask myself?
Yeah.
I don't think I ask myself anything.
Like you
I
never
think I more so say to myself like, "Wow, this is a good feeling."
I was constantly asking myself, like, how do I get this feeling to never end? How do I maintain this, like, high that I'm on?
Okay, that's a good question.
I remember asking myself, how do I not end up in the same feeling zone that I was before with the last person? Because mind you, everybody has a honeymoon stage. Everybody has
Right.
that super good feel good for like, I mean, however long it lasts, a week, a month, a year, whatever. How do I not drop out of this feel good zone? And I would kind of just float and, all right, well, let me just buy her this, or maybe we'll go out when she comes over this day, and we'll go here, we'll do that. Kind of like spontaneous stuff, because we had the time, we had the money to do it. All we needed was a ride. That's it. All we needed was a ride. But yeah, I asked myself that while we first started, and for a while, I'm not gonna lie. For a while, I was asking myself like different questions and how I can just keep it up. And,
Stay consistent.
yeah. How do I tell this person that I want to build a foundation that lasts forever without being, like corny, like, oh my god, I want to be with you forever, and like,
Well,
all that
stuff like
stuff.
that's not corny. It's I guess how you do it, how you say it, that makes
Yeah.
it corny. But
yeah.
it's not corny.
But yeah, I definitely ask myself that.
Damn, I feel bad. I'm like I really. I thought Oh my god, I'm stuck. I thought thoughts like that,
Mhm.
but I don't think I really like on an everyday basis. It was more so like I like the feeling. Like I want to keep having this feeling.
Yeah. and I think a lot of people kind of get confused with like vibing and love because they think it's the same thing. But like in my notes it says vibes ask, do I feel good right now? But love asks, can we build something that lasts? And I think that's
Cute.
younger me would definitely think that's one and the same thing. Like, or I would try to mix both emotions in one. Like, how do I feel good and make it feel good forever? Type of thing. And it's just now I try to put my heart first in certain situations, and sometimes I have to, ignore the heart because I have to think and be logical and be like, does this make sense to do? Does this make sense to say? Does this make sense to kind of initiate or something like that? And I don't like to not lead with my heart because obviously if you know me, you know I'm a very open, loving person, very friendly and very like
Too friendly.
You made me lose my train of thought.
You are friendly. You're too friendly. There's definitely a line of being too friendly.
But it's not like OD. I think it's me just how I grew up watching how my mom treated others even though she was treated badly by them. It was still
Sorry.
like, even though they did me wrong, God don't like ugly. So two wrongs don't make it right, and you don't have to sit here and do what they did to you or make it even or whatever.
No, that's not what I mean.
What are you talking about?
You're just too friendly. Like, it could just be like a random person going up to you at a carnival and you hug them in front of people. So disrespectful.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into that. Anyway, read the next segment. Go ahead.
Love versus lust versus comfort. Easy. Lust. What is lust to you? Physical.
Not always.
Lust is like a physical thing.
Well, how
And it
do you,
definitely could fade quick.
how do you describe like looks? Like,
What do you mean? Like you look handsome. You're so strong. Fat lips. That's how you describe.
if you're if you're trying to sit here, if somebody comes up, hey, can you describe lust for me?
The cat scared me. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. You gotta cut that out.
No. You're such a wuss.
No, he jumped. Okay. Anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
So, breaking down everything: love, lust, and comfort. Lust, physical, immediate, exciting, driven by desire and curiosity, and it can fade quickly without depth.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Love is easy. Love is emotional. It is so intentional. Love is so intentional. Love
What
is
is
so intentional.
As you're saying
Growing, build through time, trust, and vulnerability. Less flashy, but far more stable.
that let's kind of expand on that. When you say love is
Intentional.
what are
It's-
you talking about?
It's basically the way I see intentional is like you have to be intentional. You have to be like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm trying to think of a good example. Like you come home from work or whatever, and it's like, it's kind of like a thoughtful thing, like be mindful, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's intentional. Does that
Oh,
make
so
sense?
like
I'm like
use-
trying
okay, so
to think
okay,
of
so
a thing, but my mind's going
your
blank.
your intentions are basically like loving in a way. Like you intend to kiss me as soon as I come through the door, or like make food, or knowing that I haven't eaten or anything like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Comfort is safe, familiar, predictable, can be peaceful or stagnant. Depends on whether you're still putting in effort. I think that's really good. Depending on if you're putting in effort for comfortability, I think that's good. Because if you're in a relationship, for us, for example.
First of all, you need all three.
What?
Well, no. Yeah, I feel like you need all three of those. Lust, love, and comfort.
Yeah. If you... No, not if you... So using us as an example. One thing I didn't know about dating, or like anything in general, you're chasing a girl to like be yours, be your girlfriend or whatnot,
Chasing?
and you're not supposed to turn off that chasing effort. So the flirting, the texts, the phone calls, the gifts, all that stuff that goes into you trying to get that girl. Now with us, I kept that feeling up for a while, and then I was just like, okay, well, now that I got the girl, like in my mind, I'm like, I got her already, so I don't need to continue.
So what now?
Yeah, like I guess I don't need to continue doing all that stuff. But whole time, that's what keeps everything kind of fresh and good. And we're sitting over here going on dates still, doing like fun activities. We literally have a date Friday. We're going to the movies. It might not be much, but it's still something. And that's very relatable, because when I find myself in a comfortable situation, I tend to just chill after that. I get comfortable. And I can say sometimes I do get comfortable a lot, like faster than other situations, and it doesn't necessarily help. So I have to tell myself I have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because if I'm just comfortable, I don't mind just staying where I'm at, but I don't want to stay where I'm at.
Yeah.
Especially like in our marriage, I don't want to stay where we're at. Like I want to get to the point where all the things that you wanted to do years ago, all the things that you want to do in the future, things that you want to do now, like it is things I have to do to prep to give you those things and to get to those moments. So I have to get uncomfortable, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you definitely do get comfortable really, really fast.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's kind of hard to get you kind of out of that. Because I feel like I don't really get comfortable. I like change. I think that's what it is. I like change a lot, and you don't at all. You really don't. You like to be like, no, like I want to stay here, we're comfortable here. And it's like, no, I don't. I want to get up and go. I want to switch the room. I want to change things around. I cannot have the same thing.
I am starting to get out of that though.
Yes. No,
100%.
absolutely. From
100%.
when I met you to now, oh yeah.
I was born.
No, yeah, listen. But no, seriously, I like change, and you cannot be in a relationship, in a marriage or anything with comfort. You just can't.
Yeah.
You
I think
just
it takes
can't.
the fun away from everything. Because if you guys are both just comfortable where you're at,
It's gonna get boring.
eventually, yeah. And you're just seeing everybody like, oh, they can afford to go to Vegas or something like that. And like,
Or even like the smaller things, like this. You don't like going to freaking Six Flags, or you.
I never said I don't like it. I just don't get on rides.
No, you say you don't like it. It's okay.
No, I don't like getting on rides. I stay 10 toes
No, and that's
down.
fine. You don't have to go on rides, but a water ride or two.
That's off my feet.
A baby ride, you can go to the kids park.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
You
fine.
can go to the kids park and go
That's
on
fine.
one of their rides with the kids.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
But I forgot what I was saying. We're everywhere today. We're everywhere today. We're
Yeah.
definitely everywhere today. But comfort is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing depending how you use it, how you are, just the person you are. But you don't want to be married for like 15, 20, 30, 45 years and stuff. And y'all doing the same thing every day. That's just boring.
Nah,
Unless y'all
unless
that,
it's
I don't know.
like strict like routine with stuff, then cool. But if there's no balance for it, you can't necessarily enjoy it. I mean, to each his own.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I guess if y'all like that, like cool.
Yeah,
Y'all vanilla people, but
I'm 100% okay with taking myself out of my comfort zone personally, and getting into a new space. And it's not necessarily something hard for me to do. It's just a new challenge, and I think I love taking challenges head on. And I think that's why I'm so driven to keep things like newer, like more fresh, and trying to get back into that honeymoon stage, because when things are fresh, like, life is good. Literally, life is good. No bad feelings, no bad vibes. There's just strictly, I'm loving on you, you're loving on me, all that stuff. A positive household.
Yeah.
Positive household.
that makes me more attracted to you.
Honestly, I can say the
That
same.
makes me like, I can't say it. But yeah, that just makes me like beyond attracted to you. Keep it short and sweet.
I think that's
And mentally attracted. Physically attracted to you versus being mentally. That's what we really should have talked about, because that's for real.
Yeah.
I feel like being physically attracted to somebody is cool, but when you mentally, emotionally, spiritually attracted to somebody, that is just like a different type of level of attraction. It's like a deeper feeling you have for that person, and it's like, it's for real.
and
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
go finish.
I was just gonna say, it's just like a quick thought. The show we were watching, how they're the people who are married, but then she like, I think emotionally was attracted to somebody because she was like,
Oh, My Miniature Wife.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of people like cheat, not physically cheat, but when they start cheating and stuff, it's because
Emotionally.
they're emotionally
Yeah.
cheating, because they're going to somebody else for like their emotions, and that's why it's so important, because I feel like that's really worse than physically cheating on somebody. Because now you have that connection with somebody that we really only should
not
have
with somebody,
with
with
each other.
somebody else.
That's what I'm saying, with
And
somebody
that's-
else, and
that's
that's something that should
important.
just be like a marriage thing,
Yeah.
It's so important. That's
Yeah.
That's
if
it.
you're just doing emotional stuff, it's like you said, it could be in most cases worse than actually like physically cheating, because somebody on the outside has
a part of you.
emotional part that your wife or husband is not giving you.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, you got to look at it like, why does this guy, why does this girl have more time with you than I do?
Yeah.
Which then you got to look at it. What did I do to have you doing that? And not a lot of people in that aspect take accountability. Like I think we were talking about last episode, or the one before that. You have to be accountable for your own actions.
Might have been the last one. I don't know.
I think it was the last one.
I don't even remember what we did yesterday.
Yeah, it's if you're kind of just a workhorse, just working, knowing that you're married, knowing that you have a wife and also kids, you can't just live at work. and then just come home and sleep. Oh, I'm too tired this, I'm too tired that.
I
Yeah, you good.
I read something on the internet or on TikTok where they were saying how some men actually stay at work longer or they go to work early just to avoid being with their family. And that's sad.
Nuts.
No, it's seriously sad. I think I might have sent it to you. If you go in the comments, it's like all there. I'm gonna find it. That right there.
I would have
is sad.
remembered if you sent something like that to me, but nothing I saw.
I'll find it.
Yeah,
That right there is so sad.
that's the number one cause of, well, not number one, don't quote me, but it's definitely a top 5 cause of your spouse like finding somewhere else to go. Because if all you're doing is just working and working and working and sleeping and just going back to work or whatever, like, damn, where's our time? Where's me and you time?
You have to be intentional.
Yeah.
That's it. You really do. You have to be mindful. Why create a family where it's just like,
Yeah,
what's
I'm
your mindset?
gonna just sit here and have a kid with this lady and never pay attention to them because I'm gonna just work. Granted, being a provider is very much necessary, but you don't gotta overdo it to the point where
no,
you're
some people
never.
think that just providing is just literally all you need to do. I'm not even going to say who. We'll talk about that after. But people think that just providing is all you need to do and that makes you a man, that makes you the right husband. And it's like, okay, well,
Mm-mm.
if it's too much to ask, where's the attention? Where's the physical? Where's the emotional connection? Where's everything else? Like,
if you're a grown man and you have responsibilities, cool, and you just want to work, awesome. Just don't get into a relationship knowing that you have to give somebody else besides work your time. You gotta sit here, especially if you guys have a kid together. If you're working all the time and you're providing financially but not physically or emotionally, you can't complain when the kid or the girl you had kids with starts kind of bitching at you. Like, yo, you're never here. Oh, I give you money for this. I give you money for that. You never complain when I sit here and give you money for food or whatever it is, clothes and all that stuff.
If you were in a relationship or without a relationship, you still have to pay rent. You still have to provide food. You still have to do those things regardless of being in a relationship. So it's like, are you really, really providing?
Yeah, you're
like,
not.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're not father of the year just because you're giving money to your baby mom or your wife or whatever for your kid. You're supposed to do that. But you're literally leaving out the most important parts, that's time and affection for both of them. The kid and your wife, baby mom, whatever your situation is. But it's kind of just overlooked. And guys like that, I can't really understand it because, like,
that's a whole other topic, but I'm not even gonna get into that.
Yeah, I can't.
I feel like the guys nowadays, this generation, jeez,
I think
it's sad.
The generations coming up after us, like after ours, is really just lustful.
I hope this new generation.
I don't think it's any like genuine love. Anything. They get comfortable just lusting. So out of the two,
no, they absolutely
for our topics for today, like the love, lust, and comfort is just comfort and lust. And
it's no genuine love nowadays.
Yeah, no.
It's, oh my God, your body looks like this, so I want you, and
yeah, we'll have cute babies or something like that. Like, that doesn't mean anything. Two cute people can have a hideous baby.
Oh my God.
What?
Okay. Back to what you're saying. No, seriously though, like everybody though nowadays, especially, it's just such a lustful thing, and then you lust on everybody. You're not even like, it's different if you're just lusting on one individual that it could potentially turn to like, oh my God, like I'm in love with you. No, you want to sit here and love on her, him. Like,
gotta keep your options open, all that extra stuff.
That's sad. That's very sad.
Yeah, but it's just it's pretty simple when you try to kind of bring it back to the honeymoon stage, you know, to be fresh, keep continuing to, you know, date, keep in our preferences, just the affections, calling, texting, the small stuff, literally. It doesn't have to take $500,000 to keep your girl happy. But me personally,
the right girl.
Yeah. Me personally, I am the type of guy, like, I would much rather have money so I can get you, like, the small to big things that I want to get you to show you my appreciation. And I told you that. And you do tell me, like, everything that.
Yeah, but let's say you don't have, like, you broke now, you won't have money till like another month or two because you just like started working or something. You telling me for my appreciation I had to wait a month or two for you to show me that I'm appreciated.
If I don't have any money, I'll just do physical stuff.
Emotional stuff.
Yeah. But it was, for a while, I kind of got them confused. Like emotional and physical stuff. I thought me being physical was like a mix of emotional and physical, like, love.
Yeah.
Until I actually found out the difference, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
You needed a lot of learning.
100%. I didn't know anything about anything
At all.
Didn't have anybody to teach me.
I mean, I didn't either. I think I just saw from all the bad examples I had in my life. Like, actually.
With that, you kind of learn what not to do and what not to, like, accept, I guess.
For sure.
In a way. I don't necessarily think that I've ever, well, I know I've never seen anybody do any of that. So.
You mean like to your mom? Or like anything like that?
No, my mom was a pimp. She ain't had one boyfriend.
Well, your mom would have gotten along together. Perfectly fine.
Hell no. Hell no. I don't even know why you said that. Because even you know that wouldn't be true.
My mom. That's a whole nother topic.
Nah. Yeah, I've never seen my mom have like a boyfriend for like years on end or anything like that. And if we're truthfully speaking, I think it's because my dad kind of like fucked everything up.
But like, how do you know that?
That's what
you saw.
That's what I'm assuming. I don't know the details, but me as a grown man now, I'm 28. From the history of like my family and all that stuff, and how I came to be.
In 1997.
Like my mom genuinely loved my dad. That's what I've always heard. That's what I've always heard consistently. And it's like,
I think she was hurt.
And I think that's why she didn't sit here and
that's sad.
Commit to just one person. I think that's why she didn't be in literally any relationship in my whole life. I've never seen her in a relationship. Maybe. I don't necessarily.
It makes sense.
For one. For one.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I never saw her in a relationship at all. And I think my dad really did hurt her feelings because, little backstory, my mom and dad were basically a fling. My mom didn't know until a while after that my dad had another family and all that stuff. Whole time my dad knew whole time. And it was basically like he was some DJ, and you already know back then DJs did what they did. They still do it.
He wanted to be Pauly D so bad.
But yeah, he ended up My mom ended up getting pregnant from him, and he knew the whole time he had a family, and that was just not gonna be able to be a thing ever. And I think that's definitely what kind of took my mom and had her go down that road of, yeah, the guy I loved didn't necessarily love me back enough to, be with me. So she was on that road where, yep, not gonna sit here and date anybody because I'm not gonna get that same heartbreak over and over and over again. And I think that's genuinely what happened. I might not ever know the truth, but I'm gonna settle with that story. I'm gonna settle with that.
Well, our moms are opposite because my mom got hurt by my dad and became the person she is. It was like opposite. Like your mom was like, and your mom was like, well, I'm hurt, so now I gotta hurt everybody else.
Yeah.
It's that.
But I don't think that was like my mom's intent. Even though she got hurt, I think she sat here and told the guys that she was dealing with. She probably kept them all like away from each other in like secret and all that shit. But I feel like it was, I'm not gonna hurt you the way I was hurt, but I'm also not gonna be with you because I got hurt. And it was just that, I think.
It's crazy how relationships can really make or break you for real.
100%.
Because just like I was telling your brother, like, you can't just not, well, I mean, he can, feel me, but like, in my opinion, you can't just stop loving as hard as you was in your last relationship to the next person. Even if they do hurt you eventually, like, you have to keep that same type of, like, love. And I feel like that's always been me. Like, I never was like, oh my God, he did me so wrong, so now I gotta go ahead and treat you wrong. Like, I never did that. I think if anything, I loved you harder, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can't just, like,
I think that's
not love and
Yeah.
keep that. Like, you gotta stay true to yourself. If you're a true person who just loves to love at the end of the day, even if you're hurt, like I am, you're still gonna sit here and love and probably even love the next person harder. Like, it is what it is. It's life. We gonna go through people until you find your person.
Yeah.
And that's just
I think that's
goes.
where a lot of people kind of go wrong. This person hurt me last, so
it's like fuck everybody else.
either that,
Like what?
or they kind of just bring everything from that last relationship into
On to
this
the
one.
next one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that's literally what breaks that. You block your blessings that way. If you sit here and bring your last like toxic or abusive like relationship into your next toxic or your clean relationship, it's gonna end up that way 9 times out of 10.
Because not everybody's the same. And if everybody ends up being the same for you, clearly you're the problem. Clearly you got bad choices.
Yeah. And that's something that you gotta sit here and go to therapy for or something. Because not a single person on this earth is the same as the last person you sat here and dated. At all.
You had to learn that lesson too.
Me?
Because you started trying to, like in the very beginning of our relationship, you was trying to compare me like, oh, well, you do this and so-and-so did this too.
Mm.
Don't make me that girl, buddy.
I didn't know any better. And I was just going off of my feelings.
Which is valid.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily want, like, when we respectfully got out of our
Situationship.
no,
At least for me.
not even that. When we got out of our honeymoon stage and we started like being real with each other, it was I ended up saying those things. I said those things to you because I didn't want to feel those feelings that my first relationship had me feel, because it was
I mean, we were kind
not
of
good.
similar. I could admit that. We were similar. We did a lot of things that were the same.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But it was just more crucial with my first relationship, only because I didn't get the comfort, attention, or affection that I needed and wanted when my mom died. So that's what made everything way worse. Like, it amplified it times like a million, billion, jillion. It wasn't even like hard. It's not hard to sit here and be like, hi, how are you feeling? Or like,
somebody who cares, it wouldn't.
yeah, like it just comes to you naturally. Like, you can't sit here, have your boyfriend's mom die and have him go live with you just for you to stay outside with your sister and your friends like majority of the day.
All day.
What?
I was on the phone all day.
Yes.
Not even majority.
And that's literally what makes room for somebody else. You can't sit here, mistreat your significant other, and expect nothing to happen. Like, what do you think was going to happen? Thought I was going to stay? No.
Right.
Were you crazy? And it was, especially at very pivotal moments in your life. Like, for me, that was it. That was it. I'm just like, yeah, this isn't the person for me, because I'm going through this darkest time of my life, and they're more worried about friends, smoking, drinking,
and not worrying about their man being on the phone with somebody else, even though they knew.
Like, what?
Okay, and then walk out.
Like, what?
I would beat you.
I
sure would.
I don't think it would be. I don't know.
We would never get to that point.
Yeah, no. And I think it's because obviously we're more mature and grown now, and he's gonna bite you. We're more grown and mature now, so I don't necessarily.
It's like
ever see that. I think. Oh, that's good. Okay, so in our notes, lust is the spark, and I think that's very relatable. Love is the build. So when we first started just talking and texting and hanging out and all that stuff, I think that was
lust.
It was definitely still lusting. But when we really officially got together, like loving, like after 2018, or as soon as it turned 2018, or maybe even midway.
I mean, I loved it before 2018.
But like really,
like being in love with you.
Yeah.
Towards the end of 2017, for sure. Like December.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I think
in
that was us kind of building to our relationship and building where we should like be with each other. And then when we got comfortable, me going to your house or you coming to my house, that was really just our foundation on how we would do things. Just routine, seeing each other every day, and if not every day, then kid you not, every other day. It was definitely something that I wasn't ever like used to.
What?
Like seeing you like all the time. I was still getting nervous, still getting butterflies.
Oh my god, yeah.
When you would tell me you're downstairs, I'm like,
oh my god, when I would just see you just walking and be like, okay, this is happening, I'm doing it.
Yeah, literally. And it was crazy because I would sit here and as soon as I'm ordering the Uber, it's like, oh yeah, it's 5 minutes away from where you're at. I'm like, oh shit.
Just even getting in the Uber, like, oh my goodness, this is where I'm going. I'm not going to school.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm not going to school. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm going straight there. And I was like that all day.
There was definitely obsession with each other,
Yes.
and I don't think that anything's wrong with that because that's just like kind of falls into lust. I think that's really good. Lust and
I feel like
obsession.
that's like obsession. I guess. Because it also
To a
falls
point.
into being in love too.
Yeah, yeah,
For sure. It's like middle.
yeah. I think
I feel
it's.
like lust has like its little things.
I think it's. I think it falls into all three of them. Love, lust, and comfortability. Like if you're obsessed with your person and you're lusting over them, you could sit here and be obsessed while you're in love, and you're obsessed with being comfortable with your person. I think that fits into all three,
It does.
and I think that's
I'm gonna say something because I just want to say it.
mm,
Because I feel so strong about it. I feel like a relationship or anything that you're in will not work unless that man loves you more than you love him. And I'm always feel like that is so true. I feel like it's none of that, oh my God, I love you, and it's so mutual now. That man has to love you a little bit more, nothing exaggerate, but a little bit more than you love him for that relationship to work. For those who know, those who know.
yeah. I
Those who
don't
don't.
disagree with that.
It's so true. It's just so true.
Yeah, I
That
think
could be
it's-
another conversation, but that's just how I feel. I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody else agrees, but
we've had that conversation a lot.
yeah.
For sure. Because there were times where you loved me more than I loved you because I got comfortable.
Yes. Yeah.
I definitely got comfortable. It was like, all right, well,
Let me show you some.
I know she loved me. Like, that's out the way. So it's just like, all right, I'm gonna just chill here until something else happens. But with us, when I get comfortable, I can't sit here and complain because when I'm comfortable with the way that you're loving me, like consistently, and I'm not loving you or matching your energy as with however much you're loving me, it's fair game that you can't sit here and really be mad at. So that was something we've definitely been through. I got comfortable. I started kind of calming down with the chasing and loving and flirting and all that stuff, and I was kind of
Just chilling.
just expecting her to do it. And I noticed, I was like, she ain't kissing me as much. She not hugging me as much. We're not sitting over here like messing each other up or anything like that. Like, because we play fight a lot, for sure. For those of you that know. We play fight a lot, and even when it would be like days where we wouldn't play fight, I was like, what's going on? And I'm just like, okay, let me talk to her, see what's going on. And then that's when we would have that conversation. And like, I think the first couple of times we had the conversation, we were still going through stuff, and it's not that I didn't want to hear it. Like, I acknowledged it in the back of my mind, but I didn't fully take it in, and I didn't sit here and really care enough to put it in the front lines of importance. I'm just like, we'll see if I sit here and show a little bit of love, a little bit of more love right now for a couple of days, and then go back to where I was. But now that when we calmed down and we got settled, it's been a lot better because it's not stressful. We're not living under anybody else's roof. We're not living outside. We're literally not doing any of that. We're blessed to be in this apartment and the confines of our own home, and we're able to sit here and have those very, very tough and uncomfortable conversations. And I think for me personally, I don't know about you, but one, I hate having those awkward conversations and uncomfortable ones. But I learn more about myself when it comes to having those conversations because it makes you think.
But like the uncomfortable conversations?
Yeah. It really does. It makes me think like that. And I'm just, okay, well, she's feeling this way for a reason. What am I doing wrong? Besides what she told you, what is the thing she wants most kind of like not getting done? And I'm just like, she likes this, she wants me to do that, and she wants me to act a certain way and do small things, and it's just,
I mean, it's same here too.
What do you mean?
Like those be my thoughts too sometimes.
Yeah. And I think we've been, like, this past week, we've been very vocal with, like, our emotional connection and our, like, love connection.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't like the way you're talking to me. I don't like how...
Like when you're talking about my car?
Yeah, literally earlier today. And I'm just like...
I had to fight you about that.
Whatever. But I'm happy that we are able to have that type of connection and maturity and communication to where we're able to go to one another and discuss our, not really frustrations, but frustrations, to put it in shorter terms.
For sure.
Because if you can't go to your partner about like small stuff, how do you expect your partner to handle bigger situations or bigger problems? It's just not going to be a thing. Not going to be a thing. Anyway, guys, that was episode number 3. Love versus...
I'm tired.
Lust versus comfort. I appreciate all the viewers who come in. I'm gonna put this on Premiere like I always do. So I think all the chats that you guys put for the Premiere will show up on the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Put the little bell notifications, and get ready for our next episode. We will have a guest, I think, for our next... No. Not for our next one, I don't think.
We'll figure it out. I feel like this one was definitely everywhere. It was like on topic, off topic, on topic, off topic.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
We had to come back a couple of times.
Yeah.
But thank you guys, all of you, for I love you for all the support, and we will see you next week. Peace.